Yes, sir.
Yes, and this is a bit extended recap for those who have not come at from the starting point. So I'm going to explain the same photo story software. And for photo story, I have selected photo story as a software. And if you wish, you can take any softwares which is available in your devices. Even nowadays, it is available in Android devices as well. But for ease of use, that I have selected this software photo story. As the name says, it is all about creating a story out of photos. So in order to download it, just go to any browser, type photo story and download it. I have already downloaded it and executed it. So it is already available in my system. So in order to open it, I am going to the start button. I'm just checking it and it is available here. Okay. And once opened, you will see a small window. Unlike any other softwares, it has got a very small window, and it is for a reason. Because while operating the software, you will have to access files which is available in the system. That's why it is kept as in small size. Now once open, you will find three buttons here. One is begin a new story, second is edit a project, third one is play a story. As you know, begin a story is to create a new project. Edit project is all about editing already done project, and play a story is to see the executed project which you have already done it. Now I am selecting this begin a new story and I'm just pressing next. So once opened, you can see a window with a small preview window here and a timeline kind of option here. Right to it, you have import pictures. I'm just pressing this import pictures. I have selected already available photos. Likewise, you should also have a clear view in mind as what kind of story you have to create. Now I'm going to take this coronavirus awareness pictures. I have selected 6 photos, and if I want, I can select all the photos which is available in the folder. So I am just clicking this OK, and just I can also press next. But prior to that, I would like to save this project because I don't want this project to be lost at any point of time. So I'm going to save this project. So once I press the save project, I'll get one more dialog box and available places. So I am selecting the desktop. If I want, I can go anywhere else. I am going to my photos and I can customize my name. This time I am going to have COVID and I just select this. See, now it is WP3 as an extension. This is the file where I can edit it in future. But if once I have executed it, I cannot have this WP3. I have this WP3 as well as another project file. Okay. Now I'm saving this and it is saved. Now I don't want to worry about anything. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 6 files here. Since it is a kind of educational content, I don't want any kind of effects or transition. So I'm just going to the next. It is asking a question, sir, I have found some black borders. Would you like to remove it? I don't want to remove all those things. This window is an automated window because it found some black strips here, and it is asking me whether you want this to be removed or not. And I said no, let it be there. So I am going to the next. Yes, if I yes, I can add some text here. UTA awareness program, and you have an option to keep this text in whichever place you want. So I am just pressing the stop, and it is not visible since it was black and the stripe is also black. So I'm going to change this into white. I have changed this. Now it is visible. So if I want, I can also keep this at the bottom or at the center. Let it be in the top. And I'm going to press next, and it is asking whether you want to add any narration. I can also add a narration by pressing this. If I press this, it will start record. Actually, it is getting recorded. Whatever I speak here, it is getting recorded. Okay, and I am going to stop this by pressing this. I just stop this, and I am going to press this next button, and it is asking whether you wanted to have a music or not. You can also add any music of your wish, and a music which has already been kept inbuilt within the system. I am just pressing this create music. Okay, and it is added. Now I am going to press next. Finally, it is asking where you want to save this. If I press browse, I can save into my desired drive or place. So I am selecting this desktop, and I am just going to save this. And finally next. And as I said, it will take some time since the photos are only few. It will take another 10 to 15 seconds to complete this execution process. So this is how we'll have to create a story. I have shown you a small few photos. For teachers, you can add any photos, like any process, like life cycle of plant, life cycle of a tree, or a process, or even a chemical equation, or a mathematical this thing, formulas, steps. But the thing is, each and every step should be in image format. Now our story is ready. I'm going to see how I've done it. So I'm going to press this view your story, or I can go to my desktop and view from this place as well. So if I double click it, yes, now the story is over. The story may not be good because we haven't done any, what is that, a transition, or we didn't put our apply our mind to get this done. We just added, we have just executed. So this is how we can create a story. As I said earlier, this is the basic software, but the principles are same. If you move on to the next higher level software, you will have to add the same photos or videos. You will have to add music. You will have to add narration. Likewise, to take any complex softwares, the process are same, and the outputs also same. The only thing is, in the software we can add only photos, but in the complex softwares we can add whatever we want. Thank you. Simon, I'm done, Simon.